Ooh. I switched to earbuds instead of headphones, and it's just a different type of it's just a different type of gross. Yep. Come on. I might need to switch servers. Um, Tokyo's doing me dirty. Come on. You know what? I don't even care. Maybe GC1. Oh, fuck. What did I hit? Yeah, no. Fuck that. Oh, you want to get fucked up. New York. There we go.
You kill me, you're better. I kill you, I'm better.
Let's do this.
Are we all the same color?
Violet, do what you do best. Win. Keep it together.
Oh yeah. This just feels right.
First blood.
Oh,
That's a double kill.
I'm getting really... I feel like I'm getting good. Maybe I just haven't been humbled yet. But I feel like I'm getting nice.
Two in a row.
Oh, that would have been... That would have been too cool.
We can't stay here! I sworn to stay! Hostile pilot in sight, 1031 east.
Oh, fuck. There were like 4 of them here. Yeah.
Keep moving forward! Hostile pilot in sight, 1030. Help! Need backup!
He's gonna hold a grudge. Titanfall almost ready. Keep going.
Oh. I could only see his head. The double take doesn't seem as cool as the Graber to me. I don't know.
Stay on track. We're winning this one.
I couldn't tell if he was a bad guy because the game is black and white.
We can't stay here! Move! Move!
Take it down. Titan ready. Call it any time, eh?
That guy just did not seem to care.
eh?
Oh, you're dead. Yeah.
A burning Titan. Now that's real beauty. Stand by for Titanfall.
Pilot on board. Restoring manual control.
Oof.
Warning. Enemy pilot attacking.
12-13. Hostile Titan spotted.
Warning. Multiple enemy pilots attacking.
Dominating
Multiple. It shouldn't say multiple if it's only two.
Back up. Call for back up. 12-13. Hostile Titan spotted. Do we have any pilots in the area?
Gen 6. Wow.
Titan on site. Ready for support. Rifles. Follow my target.
Warning. Enemy pilot attacking. Friendly Titan down.
Target pilot.
Warning. Multiple enemy pilots attacking. Disengage.
Stay on track. We're winning this one.
Warning. Core reactor overload near.
Bring it down.
Is that who's? What team is that? Oh fuck! I couldn't tell.
Reloading.
Oh.
Take out those Titans. Fire! Fire! Official, over here!
No! Come on! Let me have those. Dude, I could never hit those.
Pilot, you almost got your Titan. Keep fighting.
And everybody out here got Titans. I don't have shit. Thanks for the like, Sir Milo.
Stand by for Titanfall.
12-13. Hostile Titan spotted.
Good morning. And good morning to you.
Pilot mode engaged. Manual control restored.
Dominating.
Enemy Titan down. Warning. Enemy pilot attacking. Warning. Multiple Titans engaging.
Oh god.
Attacking your target. Flame core activated. Enemy Titan destroyed.
I can't I can't tell what's happening. Oh, he stuttered. I would have hit him. If he didn't grab that wall there, I would have had him. Oh,
Stay on track. We're winning.
that guy wanted me. He's still there? No, he's not. What if I left? I don't know. Maybe that guy really just had a beam on my location.
I see him over there. Titan support is almost ready.
Oh, I used my double jump? Oh no.
Pilot, your Titan is ready. Stand by for Titanfall. Auto Titan engaging hostile Titan.
Transferring controls to manual operation.
If you're in a doomed Titan. Yeah, if you're in a doomed Titan, why don't you just leave? Oh, we won? Let's go. I had 4 Titan kills. That might be the best I've ever done. Wow. The top guy really doesn't like grunts.
Stop the retreat.
Maybe a lot of people have this one, but I feel like I've played with that. The guy with a bunch of faces. I feel like I've played with that guy a lot.
what you do best.
You know, I was gonna do something like in between this game and last game. Don't remember what it is.
Here they come! Weapons free! Hostile pilot in sight!
Twice the pleasure.
No. Stupid reload animation.
Impressive streak. Back up! Back up! That's 2 down. 3 in a row. Titanfall almost ready. Keep going.
I got business! Over here!
Why are there 4 of us in this corridor? Weird. I always kind of like bitch about how I'll walk into like a place that has 3 enemy pilots. And it just, you know what? Maybe it just kind of happens.
You're unstoppable.
I should have nailed that guy.
Can't stay here! Move, move!
Titan ready. Call it any time, eh?
Out of the way. God damn it. Was I even close? No, I wasn't even
Your Titan is
close.
standing by. Call it when ready. Take it down.
Hey, me and you got the same move. Except your gun is much larger than mine.
Take it down. We're barely losing, but we can turn this around if we fight harder. Stand by for Titanfall.
Control transfer into
Howski's live at this hour?
warning. Enemy pilot
Neat.
attacking. Enemy Titans engaging in force. Enemy pilot destroyed.
Move out of the way.
He's got a helmet, Comanche.
Eyes on! Fire my target! 12-14 target is in our sector. Stay down. Reinforcements on the way.
Heavy damage sustained.
Yeah. No.
They come! Weapons free!
I thought that was a player. He like was shooting at me with such vigor. Is that a bad guy? No, it is not.
Moving in.
I see it! Over here!
Man, that's disappointing. You know, I woke up today. I ended stream yesterday at 5 in the morning. Well, 4:30. I think I actually ended up going to bed and going to sleep at 5, maybe even later. And then I woke up today, 4:20, basically 5. And, you know, I was super stoked because on the weekend is when I order out. That's when I order out food. And so, but, you know, my school is open again.
Burning Titan.
So, and I know there's a Panda Express on campus. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna because I usually go on a daily bike ride anyway. I'm gonna bike to campus,
Comanche, take the lead.
get some Panda Express,
Titan ready.
and have a good time. And that was my plan going into it. And unfortunately, I knew that Panda Express closes early on the weekends.
Stand by for Titanfall.
And I checked Google Maps and it said it closed at 7. I thought it closed at 5. So I was kind of bummed when I woke up at 4:20 because I'm like, there's just no way I'm going to make it. Whatever, I get on my bike, I check Google Maps, I see that it's open till 7, I'm like, alright, sick. I get on my bike, I make it all the way to campus, lock up my bike, walk into the building, walk up some stairs, you know, really a full-blown workout. And then I get there, and it's fucking closed. They got, like, the weird, like, the classic mall chain pulled over it. I was so bummed.
Threats attacking.
And so I end up Uber Eatsing some shit, so I spend like $10 extra. And only $10 extra, because I'm not tipping shit.
13 hostile Titan spotted.
And then I also end up getting Five Guys instead of Panda Express. So now I'm super bloated. I feel gross. Feel greasy.
They're trying to corner us!
But it was good food. It was nice. I was thinking about, you know, I don't carry a lot of cash on me all the time. And it's really awkward if I need cash and I don't have any. Because, you know, that's not something you can really just kind of... I mean, it is something you literally can go get, in theory, if you have credits. You have Chuck E. Cheese tokens, or the equivalency of, in your bank account. But you have to go to the bank, and I don't have a car, so I'd have to bike to the bank, and biking to the bank is so embarrassing. You know, you're just like, you like, people show up, and they just, like, know you're poor. You know, you show up, and you're just like, yeah, I know, I'm locking up my bike. And the only thing that's more embarrassing, like,
Reinforcements on your
is the actual action of locking up your bike. Because I'm standing there locking up my bike, and people are looking at me like they're casing up my bike. I'm like, we're at a bank. Are you really gonna steal my bike right now? Like, how poor are you that you're like watching me lock up my bike? But this is besides the point.
Nice move. Now finish the job, eh?
Just fuck those guys.
Pilot of Titan is standing by. Call it when ready. That's how you solve
But
problems.
the continuation of that story is I want to get an ATM. I only have one as the time of this recording, I guess. I only have one bank account, one debit card, one credit card. It's Chase, a JP Morgan company.
Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your
I would love if Chase, if you want to reach out and have a technician come out here and, you know, get me a bank, or sorry, give me an ATM on in my room. That would be sick. Or, I mean, I could get one of those ATMs that aren't attached to anything, that aren't attached to any bank, and pay, like, require you to have like a $3 withdrawal fee, or just a $3 fee to use their
pilot.
ATM.
Titan is ready.
That'd be cool too. I imagine, are those paid to me? How does that work? Like, do the ATMs that require a fee, do they pay out? I guess they have to pay out to the ATM company, not to the guy where the ATM is placed, surely. So then, I don't know. Wouldn't it make more sense to...
Lost this one.
Like, surely the person who has the ATM on the property also gets paid somehow, somewhere. It wouldn't make, like, there would be no, I guess the upside is that if you're a proprietor, a restaurant, like, you know, a business owner, and, like, you're at a gas station and someone needs gas. Or someone needs cash, I should say, more importantly. And, if they need cash, then I guess you technically benefit from the ATM being there because, you know, you actually make a sale. And then if you're the ATM company, you benefit because then they have to use your ATM, so you get to take a portion of their funds. And then if you're the bank, I mean, you kind of just have ATMs because people need to access their money. It's not necessarily a benefit thing. It's more of just like a customer wellness thing. Right? Because, like, banks don't make money off you. Oh, the ship left without me. Banks don't benefit off you using their own ATM. Aside from the fact that, like, they just benefit off you having a bank account. So, I guess the cost of having an ATM is less. Like, the loss is not worth the gain. I don't know. I'm not in the bank game. I want to get into the cemetery game. There's a cemetery near my uni. I think it's for, like, famous dead people. But those are the best kinds of cemeteries. Cemetery. I was talking with my dad about this. Cemetery plots. So when they were looking into buying a cemetery plot, I don't know, when I was like 10, like a decade ago, because my dad's mom had, I think, recently died, but she got buried in Russia. Russian cemeteries are on another fucking level.
You kill me, you'll bet
Like, everyone talks about how, like, whatever, America sucks and all the other countries rule. But, like, Russian cemeteries, if there's one thing that Russia does right, it's their cemeteries. They are nice. But basically, in, like, the Bay Area, which is where I'm from, to get, like, a pretty nice plot of land 10 years ago, it was, like... I think he said it was, like, 20K for 2 plots of land to be buried in, which is fucking insane. Because and then there's also like a bunch of, you can do like, you could sublease a plot, like you could buy a plot and then like rent it, which I don't know, is kind of crazy. I was always under the impression that like it didn't make sense to rent a plot of land because if it's a good cemetery, you're going to be there forever, right? It's like literally having permanent debt, right? Or permanent, like for however long you decide to rent this plot of land in a cemetery, you are always going to be paying that guy. And I guess if you are fraudulent on payments, they just dig out your grandma and dump her in the sewer. Which, I mean, I guess is this business model work? A business model that makes a lot more sense is that you're a cemetery that accepts one-time payments. And I'm like, and at first I thought that just can't be right because you'd have to pay an insane amount of money, right? And if 10 years ago it was 20K for 2 plots, basically 10K. Actually, I think it might have been 30K for 2 plots, because if it was 20K for 2 plots, I would have just said 10K a plot. I think it may have been 30K for 2 plots. But, like, that's insane. Like, 15-ish K for a plot of land to be buried in permanently is crazy. And then cemeteries aren't small. It's not like, you know, you have a cemetery with, like, 1 or 2 dudes placed in there. Like, and that's just for the land. That's not counting if you want, like, a tomb or a fucking mausoleum or, like, all this other crazy shit. And then I imagine, you know, depending on if you want, like, a cool plot of land or a crappy plot of land, the price would fluctuate drastically. So, like, it's probably, like, if that was the cost of a plot 10 years ago in the Bay Area, it's probably, like, doubled by now. Right? So we're looking at, like, 40K a plot, or I guess 30K a plot, which is insane. But even then, right? Even then, I still don't see how being a cemetery owner is profitable, right? Because eventually, the real estate tax will get you, right? Eventually. Whether you like it or not, because the law, like, as much as you hold that land, you are going to be taxed on that land, and so no amount of, unless you could somehow have a continuous slew of one-time purchases, it's not really something you can maintain forever. Which then leads to the government. And boy, do we hate the government. Surely the government provides some sort of subsidies for cemeteries. Like how the government, like, would give you, like, tax write-offs if you bought, like, I know in California at least, or I guess maybe federally, you get tax write-offs for, like, buying an electric car. Maybe not now, but you used to. Or, like, I think Tesla owners get a sticker that lets them ride in the carpool lane. Again, I don't know if this is federal. I know it's for sure California. It depends where you live. If you live in a shit state, your life's gonna be shit. I'm sorry. But if you live in a good state, like California, basically anything near the coastline. If you have a coast near you, your state's usually pretty good, except New Jersey and Florida. Other than that, I think that list checks out. So it has to be like cemeteries have to be like a church type of deal, where like, because they're like, cemeteries are good. We're gonna incentivize people to provide cemeteries by, like, you know, giving them subsidies and money and shit, right? So surely there must be some sort of, like, cemetery subsidy where they're like, all right, you have a cemetery, here's like this much money a month, or you don't have to pay real estate tax or something. That's just what makes the most amount of sense. I just sat there and ate all those bullets. I killed somebody. That's cool. That's what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about it a lot. Because it just seems like a business that can't... I mean, I'd have to learn more. I'm just thinking about it. I mean, I'd probably learn a lot more if I actually researched it. I'm just speculating, right? About, like, using my knowledge of the world about how this sort of business industry works, right? Like, morgues and crematoriums make a little more sense to me because they actually provide a service, while in theory cemeteries provide a pretty limited product that you can't really bail on. I mean, I guess you could eventually sell the cemetery to the government. Maybe that's what they do, is they eventually just sell the shit to somebody so that they don't have to deal with it anymore. Because the cemetery near my uni is super, super run down. And then that inspired me to another thing, where what if I started a business of, like, cemetery restoration? Right? Where it's like, oh, these, like, gravestones are super, like, grown over and mossy and stuff, and, like, you know, if the cemeteries are owned by the town, which I do imagine some cemeteries to be owned by some sort of government, I mean, that's not a bad business model. You go over there and be like, hey, you know, we have to respect the wishes of, like, the famous people who were buried here or whatever, or just, like, because, I mean, you know, it just seems like a decent idea. Alright, I have to be really careful. I've noticed that the I don't know what you call this, the recocking animation will recuck my melee action.
Titan ready. We're barely winning. Let's step it up.
Who's over here? Oh, nobody? There you go. Cheers. Wait, none of you die? That's so silly. You should all die from that. I'm upset. Oh! I deserve that. I've never been in here before. There's a wall in there, buddy. Yep. See, I learned that too.
Twice the pleasure.
Oh.
Pilot, your Titan is
I'm glad to see that whenever I play, or like I start playing with the Kraber, usually nobody else is using the Kraber, and then when I start playing and I start fucking people up, it usually inspires somebody to switch. Which is pretty cool. You know, be the change you want to see in the world. That's a quote that I invented.
Pilot control online. Thermal systems functional.
picking that pilot apart.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. You are outnumbered. Critical damage. Advise cover.
Oh shit. That's upsetting. I just got the flame core too.
You, pilot. Great work.
Wait, that's a guy. I swear there was a guy. I'm going around. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the shrubbery. See that? Fuck. Come on! Wait, how does he... Oh, is he using a charge rifle? I was gonna say. Wait, did I shoot that? I did not. God.
Pilot, you've almost got your Titan. Keep fighting. Boy, your Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your call. Stand by for Titanfall. Take it down.
I'm stupid. Come in here. Yeah. Aww.
Excellent work,
Whatever.
everyone. You earned your pay.
He's still up. 3%. Oh, there it goes.
That's just exceptionally pleasing.
Ho! I'm pogging? Do none of them want to evac? Or they're all they're all in Titans. Wait, where are they evac to? We're inside. Alright, whatever. Just got drunk with a couple old friends and they had to leave at 10 p.m. Holy shit, I'm fretting old. I'm having a drink with some friends too. I mean, yeah, that's how it goes. Get it? I mean, the getting old to me, dude. You know when the last time I even saw any of my friends was? They'll be like, "Oh, we should totally meet up," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so down. Like, when are you available?" And then they like never get back to me, or they're just like never available ever. So you know. But yeah, that's how it goes. It's sick.
Pilot, do what you do best. Win.
We can't stay here! Move! Move!
There's 100 round trip to Reno from my airport. Are we meeting up? Reno? Why the fuck? Why? I'm not in Reno. I'm nowhere near Reno. You'd have to do a Toontown House meetup. You're thinking of Squeak and Mega Snoop and Poutine. Those guys are in Vegas. Surely there's a cheap trip. I don't know those guys in the. Yeah, you do. You could totally hit them up. Be like, hey, what's up? I gotta get out of here. I mean, you gotta look for a job, not a meetup.
Hostile forces inbound! Eyes on!
Or you gotta start streaming again. Pog. Yeah, yeah. I'm just telling you what you're telling me. Just you at the interview. So I can't help but know. So you just graduated college this year. Don't seem to have a lot of work experience. Now I'm just getting sad. It does say here that you have several very high-level BDO characters. It was last year, December. Even worse. Oh no. Honestly, getting a job's not that hard. At 14 years old, I went on Craigslist and I got a computer science job. And I took 1.5 online computer science classes. It was at a start. It wasn't like Google. It was like at a shitty startup that was desperate. So getting a job is pretty fucking easy. Getting a job you like, that's a different story. But getting a job, it's pretty money. I don't know. Indeed is always. I don't know. I'm sure Indeed is great. And it's really professional. I don't have any of the things they want. And for whatever reason, I mean, I share similar sentiments with a lot of people, but like every entry-level job, you need like 2 years of experience. And I don't know. I need like an entry job for my entry job. Sucks.
Pilot, your Titan is standing by. Call it when ready.
Oh, that would have been cool. No, I don't have grapple. I remember there was actually there was a Twitch. I remember my friend applied for a Twitch internship or something. That was pretty cool. You could be a Twitch staff. Wouldn't that be cool? Your job could be just watching Amaranth all day. Oh, no. Dude, I'm so... Were you there? Oh, yeah, I knew you were there when I was suggesting Trop emotes. I'm so sad Trop didn't want my Trop Lahard emote. That would have been a good-ass emote. It's just him in blackface. Or I guess his VTuber in blackface. Tropla Pregnant. Tropla Pregnant and Tropla Hard were emotes I wanted. Like Try Hard, but Trop. Should have stopped moving, friend.
We're barely winning. Let's step it up.
Holy shit, the whole enemy team has Titans. I did some more digging. I found that I found out in a Steam forum, apparently part of the reason that Titanfall keeps getting DDoSed is that there's some Asian gaming company blackmailing them and trying to steal the Titanfall source code so they can make like a crappy Asian knockoff of Titanfall. That's the word around the street. Makes sense. At least there's like at least some sort of an incentive. And it's not just like random ass shit.
Take evasive action. Warning. Multiple threats attacking.
Is he running through my
Critical damage. Take cover. Threat level has increased. Thermite launcher ready.
It's like a shitty. I don't remember what League character this reminds me. It's like a shitty Gangplank. Or no, it's like Singed. No, it's like Agni from Smite. Oh my god, that's exactly what it is. You throw out a gas, like you're like, I don't remember what it is. It's like your Q or something, or your W is like a patch of gas, and then you can ignite it with either your ulti or your Q, your E, or your R. Or I guess your 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's Smite, and you have to move with WASD. Man, Smite sucks. It's so bad.
Pilot, almost got your Titan. Keep fighting.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm not doing very well. Yeah, that checks out.
Reinforcements on your six.
He's not gonna die. I wish the gravity star did a little more damage, but if it did, it would be OP. Because then I mean, if you get caught by it, you just die. Which is definitely a huge turnoff.
Boy, your Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your call. We're barely losing, but we can turn this around if we fight harder.
Oh. No way.
Warning, enemy pilot attacking. Multiple Titans attacking. Tactical option. Incendiary traps. Enemy Titan down. Warning, significant damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Boom.
That's a double kill. Impressive strength.
Am I getting shot at from behind? No. Oh, I am. Well, from the side.
Warning, severe reactor damage sustained.
Eyes on hostile.
Oh. That would have been so cool. Move. Get me out.
Hostile Titan spotted. Take out the stage. Fire, fire.
Are you still doing laundry? Probably. I just kind of left. I just put a dry cycle in. Well, I put some stuff in the dryer. Go back and run another cycle. But it's a really loud dryer. And I don't know if anybody. I don't know if people are asleep or not.
Hostile pilot inside.
You know, Stinky Fart Lover DM'd me the other day. and she was like, "Does Cadolt have any ties to the army?" I also got that, yeah. And I'm like, clear. How? I don't know. How can you be such a Cadolt fan and not know
Titan support is almost
and
ready.
not be aware of your obsession with the U.S. military? Why is she asking about that? She probably looked at your Twitch profile and saw your bio. That's what I assumed. It's like half my personality. That's what I'm saying.
Pilot, your Titan is ready. Stand by for Titanfall.
The other half is climbing. Wait, then do you have a third half for surfing?
They're beating us, but not by much. Take the
Spent
lead.
all day long doing army stuff.
Pilot.
I mean, yeah, it's the perfect combination. The army combines all your favorite things: climbing, surfing, and army.
Outnumbered 3-1. Consider heat shield for defense. Enemy Titan destroyed.
I haven't surfed in a while. Oh my god, you're losing like the core of your being, your essence. You're such a bitch.
That's just exceptionally pleasing.
No, come here. Oh, saved. Ooh.
Garant's
Army and climbing is taking up too much time. Yeah, you got no time for school. But then again, I mean, I don't know. Isn't the whole? I feel like when people think of army, school is like the last thing, you know? In my mind. Where like army is something people do instead of school.
Titanfall almost. They outdid us. At least you're still alive. Move out. Stand by for Titanfall.
From where? By who? Oh, now we got the Titans. The army really is just school at heart. I taught multiple classes this week for army. That's cool. You know, I teach on my Twitch channel. I mold young minds. It was good fun. I mean, I don't doubt it.
Get to the evac ship.
Alright. There's no way. Get in there! You surprised how hard it is to lock a slide on a handgun to the rear. Yes. Also, shooting a handgun is much harder than rifles? That can't be true. I've shot a couple Nerf guns in my day. You just hold it sideways, upside down. The guy from Soul Eater shoots with his pinkies. His trigger finger's on the pinkies, and he holds them, like, inverse. It's awesome. I tried all the stances I could. Maybe it's just because you weigh... Maybe it's just because the gun is, like, actually 20% of your weight. Maybe that's why it's hard for you. Them 240 is actually 20% of my body weight. Let's go. Weighs like 30 pounds loaded. Wait, that's more than... Wait, how much do you weigh? Like 120? 130? It's like 25%. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm a nice 126. Yeah, so 30%, 30 pounds is fuck. Yeah, 25%. It's a fourth of your weight. Give or take. Obviously, we're rounding down here because you're 126.
Pilot, do what you do.
Yeah, see, that's the difference between you. If I held a handgun, it'd be pussy shit. I'd be like, oh. This is just, you know. This is how much my Arby's meal weighs. Have you heard that they're dropping new Arby's merch? I'm excited. I'm buying it. I don't care the expense. Are you talking about the new uniform? I'm talking about they're dropping these things called smoked sweats. And it's a really nice shade of burgundy. Like a barbecue sauce burgundy. Maybe a little lighter. It looks really nice. Has a little A on it too.
Eyes on hostile. 10-0, we're taking casualties.
I know about the new sidearms. I'm talking about Arby's, not the army. God. It's always military, military, military. Arby's. Roast beef. That's actually not what it stands for. The brothers of first initials are R and B, I think. Why the fuck does Arby's have a sweatpants line? It's also it's a sweatsuit, I believe. You get a sweatshirt and sweatpants. They're called smoked sweats, cause like meat sweats. I don't know. You're a hater. They look cool. Wait, was that guy's? Was he inside? No. All right. Everyone's a mirage in this.
2 down.
They're trying to corner us!
Are you talking about the one with the smoked meats prints on it? No, it's like it's a monochromatic. Just look up smoked sweats Arby's. Do I have to do this for you right now? How can I entrust you to protect our country when you can't even find Arby's smoked sweats?
Doing a damn good job, pilot. Don't let up.
Look. See? Smoked sweats. Comes out in a day and a half. Barbecue burgundy. It looks nice. It looks good. How much? I actually don't know. But if this is an attempt to get Arby's out of bankruptcy, I can only imagine it's worth a fortune.
Whoa! He moved! Over there!
My man is lagging up a storm.
Back up! 10-24!
Alright, watch this move. I bet you never seen this in the army. Fuck. Dude, shooting a sniper rifle in the air sounds awful. Actually just atrocious. $115 all in? That's not bad. I'd pay that. I'm gonna pay that. And it smells like meat? Alright, I don't want that. Can I can I can I get it for less if I get it to not smell like meat? Do I save money if I don't get the meat option, the meat smelling option? You can purchase these unique scent-infused items at arbysmokedsweats.com starting October 4th, 12 p.m. EST, I imagine. Hoodies retail for $65 while the pants retail for $50. You'll have to head to Arby's for the sandwich. I mean, they're right, I guess. I might buy it. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I might not buy the pants. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't look good in a sweatsuit like that. I'm definitely buying the hoodie. We'll see about the pants. What's my bank account looking like? I'm having my mommy buy it for me.
Stay on track. We're winning.
I didn't really get a birthday present, so that's what I'm getting for my birthday, I guess. That's how I guilt my parents into getting me things, is I don't ask for things on my birthday, so that when cool shit that I want comes out, I get it, and I say it's for my birthday.
Dominating.
That's the life hack. I mean, to be fair, I usually don't want anything on my birthday. It's not like I'm actively, like, trying to guilt trip my parents, it's just that, I don't know, I'm a pretty happy guy. Pretty content. You know what? Uh-huh. I can put it on my Chase credit card and just never pay it off. My man! Forcing CD. That's what I like to hear. You know, I'm thinking about applying for, Capital One. That might be the real never pay off my credit card.
Sustained. Immediate cover advised. You are outnumbered. Enemy pilot has ejected.
Pussy.
You're picking that pilot apart.
A lot of my buddies got USAA, and when you go out to eat, we all pull out matching credit cards. That's cool. How many of your buddies are married already? Wait, so are you in the military then? At this point, you're like confirmed in?
Friendly pilot attacking your target.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I thought USAA is like military only. Or have you signed something that like legally binds you to be in, and that's why like USAA cuts you some slack? They're like, you're pretty locked in, you can't really wiggle yourself out of this one. Ending one more thing, I am. Let's go.
Eject.
You know, me and you are kind of the same. Depending on what fields we go into, we can both legally kill people. Well, I technically couldn't legally kill somebody, but I don't know. I can't make it. If I can't say things like, you know, if I'm like, oh, I really meant to save them. One of my buddies went to the army, and our other friends bet he wouldn't be married and having a kid in a year, and he's married and having a kid this year. That's awesome. You should be happy for him.
We're winning this one.
He's figured life out already. And you know what? He's never going to get divorced either. That's the happiest man you're ever going to see, unless he gets PTSD. Military marriages are built different, dude. I'm still painfully signal. Yeah, Cadole will never change. Don't worry.
Nice moves. Now finish the job, eh?
He's gonna be married within a year. I mean, maybe. Military marriages work, and you want to know why? It's because you never fucking see each other. It's like being single without, like, the shitty parts of being single. Are these other people or bots? They're other people. It's both. So this guy, that's a mirage. Hold on. So this guy's real, right? But there are some. It's kind of both. It's hard to describe. So like, let me try to show you. So, let's see. So like those guys were bots. Let me find a more clear group of them.
Good work, pilot. All getting paid.
Yeah. So that's an AI. This guy's an AI. Apex, do you want to play? I'm game, I guess. You should just get Titanfall. It's awesome. Why is everyone named unknown? Back when all the blacklisting stuff was happen, so I got blacklisted for a while. And shadow banned, if you will. And so I thought, I basically there was a lot of talk about a streamer mode happening because it used to be streamers were getting attacked, like I'm assaulted. So someone made a code on GitHub for a streamer mode, and I have it essentially. I'm hopping on Apex in a sec. I'm smoking. Classic Float the River. Alright, I guess I need to turn off my stream. I'll be back in a second. I just have to reset everything like a